We're not going to waste any time. We're going to get straight into it. And
All right.
we're going to be live streaming. As a quick recap, you guys are in the Moathouse, and
we're fucked.
Managed to, through subterfuge, make your way into the new Master's Lair in the dungeon level of the Moathouse. And you guys found yourselves surrounded and decided it was time to cut down all of these cultists. So we'll quickly go through the situation of everyone's status effects. Loran, you're concentrating on Dragon's Breath, which you've cast on Craven. And that's what you've got, Craven, plus you're actually prone at the moment.
Yep.
Razor, you're raging, and you went reckless. Last attack.
I'm also frenzy raging.
Yeah. Kerith, you are suffocating at the moment, so you're actually making death saves, and you'll need to repeat the saving throw to stop suffocating, or unless someone has lesser restoration, they can cast on you. And Kavanagh is also suffocating, as well as one of the bandits. Loreth, he had used a mass heal spell, a mass cure wounds to revive and bolster his cultist followers. And we ended the session on... So I gotta scroll up here. Razors click like 100 axe attacks.
Yeah, the usual.
So we ended the session with him casting that spell. So just gotta reload page. Still having audio problems.
Sorry, Berzer was angry and he wanted to take his anger out on invisible monsters for the meantime in his head. Which could be debatable on if it's actually happening right now in his frenzy state.
Alright. It's actually your turn now, Craven. You're up.
Alright. This little plant, would I be able to command him, or it just follows me?
You can command it.
Alright. I'm gonna tell it bonus action, I guess, a command to attack everything in this room over here.
Doesn't take any bonus action. You can just tell it what to do.
Let's see. Okay, I was 15 to get up. 20, shit, if I go in there.
Hey guys, sorry about that. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, now I can.
Awesome, my dog is going fucking crazy, sorry.
Oh shit.
Alrighty.
Hi, I can hear you too.
Hey!
That's my mom.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? Who?
I apologize for swearing, Nick's mom.
It's just some random lady in my house.
Wow.
Tell her to quickly roll up a character. You guys need help.
Hey,
Oh,
Mom!
yeah, we do.
Preferably a life cleric.
Yes.
Yes, a cleric that will be
Right.
helpful.
Oh.
Harsh.
My mom said she wants to make a character.
The cleric that would be helpful.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, I'm still alive.
Well,
At least he didn't kill you.
yeah.
I mean, what kind of asshole would do that?
Yeah, the guy would kill his own party mates. Don't know many of them.
At full HP, by the way.
Alright.
Yes, full HP totally.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm
Still just the OP player of the group. He's showing his true form.
15.
Bonos.
So move over one. Kirith, he is down or dead?
Yes.
He's not
I'm
dead.
down.
He needs lesser restoration.
Okay.
He's suffocating.
If I heal him, would it restart the suffocating?
He cannot be healed unless the suffocating is stopped.
Shit, and I don't have the movement to get to him.
Okay, why don't you do you have lesser restoration to cure him?
I do. Is I don't have the movement is the problem. And if I rush in there, I'm gonna go to the next round.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do other than basically. I mean, how long does it last, too? Seb? I guess that's a good question.
You get to repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn. It's a DC 15 Constitution save.
Okay, so it's possible I could save out of it, but I'm still going to be down at that point. Then I'll need heal.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15,
And as soon as you get up,
Okay,
you
yeah,
could probably
if
just
I
use all your lay on.
stay here, I can get to you next round. So here's hoping.
Don't die.
Yeah, I'll stay right here and keep my spell slots. All right, this guy right here, Pull the Dead.
Alrighty, you ring the bell, and he fails. Takes 5 points of necrotic damage. You start to see these black tendrils snake around his arm like roots, and he sort of drops his arm down and screams in agony. His flesh is rotting.
Alright, and I'll use Hidden Step to turn invisible for 1 round as a bonus action.
Okay. You vanish.
Alrighty, here's hoping this works.
Alright, this bandit is suffocating, so he drops to 0 hit points at the start of his turn. And he's practically dead. He just coughs and sneezes, and then you see his eyes start to bulge as he tries to grab and claw at his own neck. He just sinks to the ground, and he stops moving after that.
Oh boy.
Kavanagh. He makes a death save. He is also coughing and sneezing uncontrollably. That's 1 success. And he'll make a Constitution save now for the end of his turn. But he's still suffocating. The violet fungus
Feels like suffocating!
under your command, Craven, it very slowly starts creeping towards the enemies, and it gets there and stops. It moves on these tiny little tentacles that are at the base of the thing, and it doesn't move it very quickly at all.
Gotcha.
Alright, Elmo is still down here, and one of these bandits rushes Elmo, takes a swing with his scimitar and hits, slashing for 5 points of damage. Alright, Fruella is up with Bereza, and Loreth stands there with his shield and armor, this vicious looking scourge in his hand, and Fruella just simply swings. You stay away from my Bereza! But Chopper bounces straight off Loreth's shield. Adol.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to roll for me because my computer decided to shut down.
Oh, how
Wow. I'm sorry. I'm looking at a blank screen right now, but I have an idea. Okay. All right. So I want to use one of the beans, and I want to use one of my waters. I want to put the bean in the water skin, and I want to like get a little bit closer and throw it at Loreth.
All right, the beans are not within your reach. Zilch is like.
No, I had one.
Actually,
I had one. I had one. That's.
They have to stay inside the bag.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, if you empty the beans, the bag explodes.
Oh, okay.
I think
okay,
you can actually
that's...
reach. I think you can actually reach. Yeah, if you remove the bean, yeah, it sort of has to stay in that bag. That's what keeps it magic. You should be able to reach him though. 5, 10, 15, 20. No, he's too far away from you, Adol. It'll cost you like 50 feet of movement or something to get to him.
Oh, okay. Well, that plan is ruined. Okay. This is bad. Okay.
It's probably best
for
that
now-
you didn't do that, because then it's going to create like possibly like 10 monsters that could just kill everyone. So
Yeah. I mean, like, it's now or never at this point. So that was my plan.
Okay.
That was my big plan.
Or you could dash
okay,
over. You
so-
could dash over and grab the beans, and then try and plant it next turn. But even then, it takes a minute to sprout.
Oh.
That's 10 turns.
Oh. Okay, never mind. I thought I was just hoping that it just sprouted right away and it just gave us some like good luck. All right.
And I think you have to actually put it in soil as well.
Okay. I just thought if I just put it in water, just panicking, I'm just shake it up. All right. What I want to do then is I'll just take a shot with my longbow
Hat.
at Loref.
Okay.
Loref.
All right. You move up into range. You use 20 feet of
Yep.
movement, and
Yep.
you shoot.
Come
Your
on, give me a
longbow.
crit, Sev. Give me that crit.
Okay. Longbow attack. Get a 12 on the attack roll, and your arrow bounces straight off his armor.
Wow, Sev. Wow, I see you're trying to save your rolls for the enemies. All right. Okay, then that's my turn. Yep, I end my turn.
All right. The warhorse gallops away, and you just hear it clump, 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 running away in fear. Bereza.
Alright, so I'm gonna go reckless again. And I'm gonna take my attacks on Mr. Handsome Guy here.
A 21 hits him.
Just putting my extra rage damage on here and roll.
All right, when you slice into him, you catch a gap in between his half plate, and he takes 7 points of damage. You swing again, but he brings up his shield, and you hear a loud clang as he blocks a 14. All right, Zilch, that will be a death saving throw for you, I believe.
Crit. That's a 12. Better than nothing.
Success. Same for you, Kirith. Death saving throw.
First one.
That is a failure. And then a constitution save at the end of your turn.
Okay, well, since I can't do anything else, let's go for it, buddy.
20.
14 is not enough. You're still
Damn.
suffocating. You're on the ground, just choking, unable to move, and you are quickly running out of breath. Your lungs start to burn. They feel like they're going to explode.
Was a bad decision.
I can't hear you because I'm unconscious and dying.
Elmo like jumps
He's
up and does a spinning attack with his battle axe, and just slices straight through the neck of one of the bandits. And as he's spinning, he hits the Black Earth Guard's armor, and his axe bounces straight off. It does not penetrate the armor. See sparks flying through the air from the impact. The thug with the blackjack runs up to Elmo and tries to whack him a couple of times. Take this! He has advantage due to pack tactics, and Elmo dodges both attacks. Laron.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Magic Missile on this guy.
Alrighty, 3 darts of energy shoot out. They weave in between Bereza and Fuella and put 3 dents in his armor, hitting him for 12 force damage. He staggers back a little bit and scowls at you. How dare you, you impudent little wretch! How dare you cause imperfections to me!
I don't know what you did with my mastiff, but I hope you didn't eat it. I think that's as far as I can go. 1 more, 25. There we go.
The Black Earth Guard is still attacking Elmo. He switches to Elmo now. And Elmo gets hit twice for 18 damage.
Oh shit.
He's looking pretty hurt now. Oh, that's not very nice. And we're back around to Loreth. He has this 5-tailed whip in his hand. And he looks at Fruella. And then glances at you for a moment, Bereza.
Womp.
You will be forced to kneel before me. You will realize the power. And he uses his scourge on Fruella. He misses as Fruella grabs his hand and bites him. Ah, you savage animal! You'll pay for this! And he's gonna swing at her again. And a 12 misses as she wrestles with him. Ah. That's his turn done. Craven. You become visible, right? Or is it till the end of your next
yeah.
turn?
The beginning of my turn.
Okay.
But I'll run up. Use Lesser Restoration.
Immediately, air just comes into your lungs, Kirith. And while you're still dying, you're no longer suffocating. But you'll still be making death saves. But you can be healed now.
I'm curious, is that Dragon's Breath? Is that a bonus action?
Yeah.
No, it's an action, isn't it?
The spell.
It's
Talking
an action.
about the spell. Is it?
Oh, the spell. Oh, let me see. Let me read it. My breath weapon.
No, he's talking
It's an
about the dragon breath spell, not your breath weapon.
Oh, I don't have that spell.
Because if it's
Yeah, Craven's got it on.
Let me put it on then. Put it up then.
Oh
If
yeah,
it's
it
a
is an
bonus
action.
action.
It's an action to use it. A bonus action to cast, an action to use.
Shit.
Oh.
Okay.
And the component is a hot pepper. Get one of those California Reapers. Chow down on it.
eat this.
Alright, I move back here to 30. Actually, I'll move over right here. And yeah, that'll be my turn.
Kavanagh makes another death saving throw. And he's doing okay.
Oh wow.
The
got
violet
the
fungus. It keeps moving down the corridor very, very slowly towards these cultists.
Your creeping death is coming! Just wait, be patient.
Alright, it's Fruella's turn, and she's gonna swing at Loreth again with Chopper. She hits him, driving the top of the meat cleaver straight into Loreth's shoulder. He stumbles back, his blood pours out of the wound for 7 slashing damage. Holds his arm and scowls. He looks angry. Adol.
Okay, I'm gonna viciously mock Loreth and say, you honestly think we would bow to you?
Alright, he'll make a wisdom save. And he fails.
Oh, can you roll that damage, please?
Sure.
Give me that 4. Give me that 4 psychic.
Okay. Alright, he takes 1 point of psychic damage.
Oh. Yeah. Take
How
that.
dare you mock me? I have been chosen by love. You will all
Sure you
suffer
have.
for these crimes.
And I say, and then I use healing word, and to get back, Kirith back up, and I say, yeah, I just give him some words of encouragement to get back up.
Okay, you move 15 feet, so you have line of sight of Kirith and level 1 healing word.
Yep.
Kirith, you open your eyes. You're up on 5 hit points.
Wow, thank you. That's huge.
Yep. Now heal yourself up. Use
Well, what
all
about
your
the
lay on
other
hands.
two you get? What about Zilch?
I only have an I use my action and my bonus action. And I end turn.
Alright. You do a nope before you end your turn. Bears.
Yeah.
Hey, Kira, so as soon as you get up, you hear Bearzer yell, "Nipple salads!" as he's swinging his giant at Lorath.
Crit, recklessly or?
Yeah, recklessly.
Yeah, beats crit!
A 15 is a miss. He holds up his shield and there's another loud clang as he blocks the attack. Another swing, a 14. It's not enough. He interposes his armor and blocks that attack as well. I'll show you a nipple salad, he says. Taruko, another death save.
Hey!
Second success. Kirith, you can use half your movement to stand up.
And just lay on hands yourself. We need you back.
That's 20 feet of movement where you are.
Yeah, I'll lay on hands. Let's see, how bad is... Oh, almost pretty hurt bad though, too. There we go. Alright, I'll lay on hands myself.
Alright, how many points do you want to use?
I'll use 15 to 20. I'm gonna say
Alright.
5 for Elmo.
Your hands glow, woo, and you start to feel a lot stronger.
Alright.
Elmo just keeps flipping around, doing slashes with his battle axe. And he slices 2 deep wounds into the thug for 22 points of damage. You're gonna wish you never came here. Damn you! You'll die! I'm gonna put this mace into your face! And he takes a couple of swings at Elmo, and he hits once, slamming the mace into Elmo for 8 bludgeoning damage. Oh! Elmo's starting to lose momentum. Laurent.
Alright. I'll move up to here so I can see the guy. And another magic missile.
3 darts hit for 6 force damage. And Lorath is starting to look quite injured. The Black Earth Guard swings his earthen club at Elmo, makes 1 attack and misses, does a second attack and he misses. Elmo ducks and weaves. Lorath looks angry and a purple glow surrounds him now. His eyes turn to glowing balls of yellow light and he shrieks. No more mercy! You will die! You will all die! And he casts Spirit Guardians at 4th level.
Oh, shit. This is gonna hit. Well, we had a nice life.
Suddenly, hundreds of purple glowing spiders surround him, and as they pass through whoever is closest, you'll feel them slashing into your skin and biting you 100 times. That's his turn done. Craven, you're in the Spirit Guardians. Give me a wisdom save. Actually, it doesn't even matter. It's 20 points of damage.
Oh, yeah, I'm down.
Immediately the spiders swarm you and just cover you, driving you to the ground.
God,
Yay!
this is not.
Well, I needed a nap anyways.
Kavanaugh makes another death save. And that's his first failure. And he's still suffocating. Actually, let me check. I forgot to make him con saves.
Yeah.
He stopped suffocating
There we go.
now. But he's still unconscious. The violet fungus is in the Spirit Guardians. And it fails the saving throw. And it gets melted away. The spiders shred it until there's nothing left. Fruella is in the Spirit Guardians. She makes a wisdom save and she fails. She screams, "Ah, they're biting me!" As she takes 16 points of necrotic damage. Even with the Spirit Guardians surrounding her, he just keeps on trying to hit her target. And she hits with a 22, chomping into Loreth for 8 slashing damage. And Loreth uses his Loth resistance, which is basically the same as a legendary resistance, and he succeeds the saving throw automatically with a concentration. Can you not see? I have been chosen. There are many great expectations for me, and I will live up to them. Maybe I'm born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Thank you. I was gonna do that.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Addo, make a wisdom
Alright.
save for Spirit Guardians. You're caught in it. 12 is a failure. And at the start of
Okay.
your turn, you take 10 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, okay.
Now, any area that you move through where this purple light is difficult terrain, so it costs you 10 feet per square.
That's. Alright. I'm gonna move up to him. Would I be able to hit him?
Yeah, he'll have cover from the wall, but you can hit him.
Ah,
It'll be a hard hit to make.
okay. I'm gonna try.
A 19.
Jeez. Damn it!
It just misses. You clip the wall.
Oh my god.
gosh.
Oh.
And a 17 also misses. He actually
Well,
blocks that with his Scourge.
well. Alright. I have my turn.
Bereza, give me a wisdom save. You succeed, and you take 7 necrotic damage at the start of your turn.
I'll look at him. My axe is thirsty.
"24 is a hit. You hit him for 16 points of damage, and you almost knock him off his feet. He staggers back, blood drips down his head.
Yes!
Spirit Guardians is knocked off, and
Oh,
he
Huge.
pleads, "No, wait! Wait! Do not kill me! Do not!
Brazier, do it.
I'll give you all of my treasure! I'll call the guards off! Please, I beg you!
Bury them in the meat chunks! And then I'll go ahead and swing again.
Come on.
And a 24
Yes!
hits. You drive the axe straight through his breastplate into the middle of his chest. His eyes turn from these glowing orbs to tiny pinpricks of light as he looks at you and looks down at the wound. He tries to speak, but blood just sprays out of his mouth. He grabs onto the tapestries that line the walls. He stumbles away and then collapses. You drive your axe out and more blood sprays all over your face. And he can't get another word out.
Oh.
He dies instantly.
Nice.
I feel red!
That was beautifully done.
There are still a
And then
couple of bandits left.
And then I'll go ahead and start charging towards them. Ah!
Yes, good.
He's now green and red.
He's hopped up on Mountain Dew.
I am the Mountain Dew.
Alrighty, give me a death save, Zilch. Are you stabilized?
Ah!
Stable.
Look at that.
My rage helped you.
You inspired my bleeding form.
What's Kavanaugh at?
He
Is
is, he's
one
doing
death save
okay.
or-
Yeah, one failure and 2 successes.
Okay, alright. I'm gonna heal Elmo then.
Alright, you grab him and heal him for 6 points. Oh, that kinda tickles.
And then that will end my turn.
That tickles. And then he swings at the thug. And he hits. Ripping his neck open with his axe. He does a spinning jump, comes down with his axe, but the Black Earth Guard blocks it. Laurent.
Alright. 9, 10, 5. I can only get up to there. I'm gonna cast Frostbite on this guy.
He makes a Constitution save and fails. He takes 5 points of cold damage and his joints start to freeze up, giving him disadvantage on his next attack. He just sort of scowls at all of you. Fools. You may have killed the new master, but we are unyielding and we are unstoppable. We are spread through all of the kingdoms. You will die. All of you. He steps forward and he takes a swing at Kareth at disadvantage. And a 12 is a
I'm glad.
miss.
I'm glad it was at disadvantage.
Then he attacks Elmo and hits Elmo for 11 damage. Elmo is still standing, barely. Craven, make a death save.
Alrighty.
Come on, crit baby.
Oh,
It's a failure. Kavanaugh is stable now
ooh.
and unconscious.
Nice.
Bruella chuckles. My husband killed you! And then she moves here and takes out a dart and just throws it like a harpoon at the Black Earth Guard, but it misses. at all.
Alright, I'm gonna move right next to Craven. Cure wound.
Alright, 9 points of healing.
Alright, thank you.
Alright, and I will end my turn.
Alright, Berazar.
I'll keep running, like with my axe flying around in the air, and then I'll still recklessly attack and swing down on this guy.
Seven is a miss. And an 18 hits him. You slam into his armor, it breaks away like some sort of eggshell, stabbing into his flesh. As you sort of see the wound, it doesn't ooze red blood. In fact, it looks like mud coming out of the injury. Underneath the armor, he looks like something far from human. His flesh looks like hardened rock.
Looks like chocolate to me.
Alright, Zilch, you are just unconscious. You'll be up in 1d4 hours or an hour if you use hit dice or if you get healed.
Okay.
Alright, Ariel, we couldn't get that original guy, but let's see what we can do with him. I'll attack.
That hits. You hear Oriole sort of just cheer you on, Kirith. Yes, yes, smite him now.
Yes, you smite. Do you have any smite left?
Oh,
or no?
that I don't have any
Has
spell slots left.
Has that
Oh,
prong
yeah,
on the crossguard always been like erect like that, or is that new? I don't know.
Alright, you stab him for 5 points of damage, Kirith. And
I wish I could, Ariel. No spells left.
he's not quite dead. He does stumble a little bit, but doesn't really like cry out in pain as you'd expect, even as you stab him straight in the torso. And then Elmo just hits him on the head and it splits his helm in two, revealing this strange earthen looking flesh underneath. And then his armor turns to liquid, melts down around him as his body also melts into mud. And you hear a horrible squelching sound as he melts to the ground. It's over.
Oh my god, I collapsed to my knees and I'm just like, oh my god.
Okay, I've got 5 left of lay on hands. I'm gonna give 2 to Zilch,
Everyone's
2 to
tired,
Kavanaugh,
but Bears
and
are-
1 to Elmo.
Okay.
Oh,
Didn't
thank
you
you.
feel exhausted too from your frenzy rage?
Bears are still gonna be running around like a little bit because you still got a bunch of energy to.
You guys get 700 experience each.
Ooh, level up. We're at 6,707.
Cafanol brings himself to his feet. And you see corpses all around you.
How did I end up over here?
You went.
I don't know. How did I end up asleep on the ground? I clearly made no tactical errors.
Yeah, that hard fight became very, very difficult very quickly.
When the fight ends, Braze, you almost collapse from the exhaustion.
Oh,
You look around to see everyone still standing.
Dead.
So I take
Barely.
it we won. I take it we won.
Well,
Yes, you did a great job, my friend.
What did I do? I kind of.
Well, if you say blood splatters, that would be you.
Yeah, just gotta check the bedroom.
Oh.
man.
Oh.
yep.
I did that.
I want to like slowly take myself towards Colbert and check him.
Did I kill that bastard over there?
Alright, Cobalt just has a great axe on him, and he also has a horn of ale, and he wears animal furs.
I'm
Other than
looking.
that,
Yeah, no, I'm
that's
just.
all he has.
Damn it! Where is it? I'm trying to find my I'm trying to find a letter to why I'm here.
Well, they did say it's in the master's room.
Yeah, I'm gonna check out this guy and then start investigating this room, see what's in
And I'll
here.
start investigating the other guys down here.
Yeah.
over Down here.
I will also investigate this room.
Alright,
Yeah.
okay, so we'll do one at a time. Alright, Loran, you search Loreth, and he has on him a unholy symbol to Loth. It's her in spider form. It simply looks like a monstrous spider. It's worth 25 GP. He also wears a shield. It's also emblazoned with an unholy symbol of Loth. Demon Queen. Demoness. Now, his scourge, Loran, it truly looks like an evil implement. And you suspect that it'll probably completely be destroyed if exposed to sunlight. And you probably don't want to use a weapon of evil like that. It would not be very wise. Especially if someone saw you carrying it. And that's all he has on him. Oh, sorry, he does on his person he has 9 platinum pieces in a coin pouch. But that's all the valuables on his person. As you look around the chamber, you find it's very lavishly furnished. There are thick rugs, wall hangings, soft chairs, couch, some cushions. There are wines, liquors, dishes, and sweetmeats abound. It's a very comforting chamber. There is a small brazier slowly smouldering away.
Did someone call for me?
Everything seems to have this sort of spidery theme to it. The place is quite warm and there is this fragrant incense in the air. There is some silverware on the table, and it could be quite valuable if you sold it.
Does there happen to be a brazier here worth 50 GP?
The brazier doesn't look that valuable, but the silverware can be sold for 250 GP.
Damn.
There is also an alabaster box filled with unguents sitting on the table. And it's worth 100 GP. Various valuable food items, truffle oil and saffron. Rare oils. That's worth 100 GP. I'll post that.
Oh, any charcoal or incense, perhaps?
I'll read out everything that you find.
Ah, yeah, there.
There's also a cabinet against the wall that has some exquisite piece of jewelry that are made with fire opals, and there's a gold chain set with diamond chips, and that jewelry is worth 500 GP. Gold chain with diamond chips. $500 GP.
Whoa, we might be able to fill that fund up.
And in addition to that, there is sitting in the jewelry cabinet a single black opal, and it's worth 150 GP. That's everything of value. There is this purple couch, a purple rug, tapestries on the walls, and then a bed, some cushions. And there is a piece of paper, a diary. It's written in Abyssal. So I don't think anyone can read it.
No one can
You
speak
can
or
take
read
that.
it.
I don't think so. So I'm checking.
It's a very very evil language. Okay, that's that room fully searched.
Do we get our old equipment back?
You don't find your old equipment, no.
Not
I'd like
even
to
our
poke
old-
around for hidden doors, because that sounds suspect.
Alright, make a perception check.
As he's doing that, I want to pour out the rest of the horn of ale over the dead cohort, and then I'll spit on him.
Hey Zeb, did you include all the stuff that we found on the dead bodies of the guards?
Yeah, you guys haven't collected that yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing next.
Okay. Alright, Zilch and Adol, you guys search the room and you don't see any secret doors or anything else hidden. Alright, Kirith, there's probably way too much equipment for you guys to carry. There is a lot. Let me see.
We have the horse.
There is there is 17 scimitars.
Oh,
And I'm not going to include armor. I can't imagine you guys are going to strip like 20 bodies of armor, of leather armor. There are 17. You probably could carry the weapons if it doesn't exceed your carry weight. There are 17 light crossbows. There is 298 crossbow bolts. And there is a glaive left over by the Black Earth priest. I guess you could probably carry
don't
that.
touch- I'm not gonna touch the glaive in case it's evil.
Okay,
Can I move the rug?
sure. You pull the rug up and you see the black floor has been polished finely underneath. It looks like the room is very well maintained.
Well, I don't know what happened to our stuff, guys.
Well, it's here
It wasn't
somewhere.
like it was that great of stuff. Other than the wand, it was all basic stuff.
Because it's around this direction. At least that's what the locate object was telling me.
What about here?
Okay, Grazer, you take a look at this room. So this is the guard barracks. And you still see the corpses strewn about the destroyed beds. It's a 20 by 40 foot square room, and there are supplies here. Salted meats, some weak wine in a barrel, some water, some hard biscuits, other rations and provisions. There is saddles, tack, and a lance leaning against the wall. There are some mounds of fresh rushes and grass for bedding for horses, but there are no horses left here. And you find a lot of the furniture in this room has been destroyed, but you do find a total of 14 gems scattered around with the corpses.
Ooh.
They're worth 10 GP each. They're amethyst, coral, garnet, pearl, and tourmaline. $140 GP worth of gems. They looks like many other gems were sort of exploded, and little gem fragments lay scattered along the ground like glitter.
I'm gonna check out the chests by these beds.
Alright, this is the other part of the guard barracks, and again, a lot of this area has been destroyed from fighting. The table's been knocked over, and you just find some a couple of robes. There is these black robes with gold eyes of fire embroidered upon a tunic and cloak. These look like fire cultist robes. There's two of them.
Where did they put our stuff?
Zilch, you want one of them?
Yes, they'll be fine for my collection. A good addition, I'd say. Look, boys, we could sleep here, and then when, his god is willing, we could have Craven try and find something.
Before we do, we should probably chase down that horse if we can still get to it. It'll help us carry some of our stuff. Some of these stuff.
Elmo sort of interjects as well. I don't think it's a good idea to sleep here. Didn't you say there was bugbears? Wouldn't they come and kill us when we are sleeping?
Can't we go ahead and lock the door?
Wouldn't
We
they
do have
just
a
break the
small-
door down? Surely they know that we're here if they saw us fighting the gnolls.
That's true.
Well, we can come back then.
They're waiting to ambush us.
Ooh. I'm going to trust his sixth sense. We barricade a door, or would that still be functionally the same thing?
Well, we could put lots of furniture up against it and stuff, I guess. I think we should at the very least catch our breath. I'm a bit tired after that fight.
I'm extremely tired.
Well, what about this door over here?
This one here? Does it look like a stronger door than the one to the entrance of this side?
It's also made of wood. It's got a lock on it, like the other door.
Well, we'll need to keep watch, and if almost everybody stays in the master's rooms, and whoever's keeping watch stays out here, keeping an eye out for if the door outside, if the other door gets broken down, I'll be able to wake people up.
Keep in mind, it's like you're going to be a full 24 hours before you can take a long rest as well. Just about. You guys had just finished a long rest, like less than an hour before this. You can only take one long rest every 24 hours.
Gotcha. Well, we could probably take a short rest at least.
Yeah, I would be okay with that.
Yeah, I'd say it's probably been an hour already, searching through everything. So everyone take a short rest.
Oh, damn it, I don't have any head dice.
Didn't you have you guys had a short rest since you took a long rest?
Yeah, we
So,
took a long rest outside of the Moathouse. Then when we were sitting around here, we took a short rest, and I used both my hit dice.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that rest.
Did you,
guys? That was
did
my last
you
hit die.
give yourself back hit die when we took the long rest at the Moathouse?
I had 2 as we were getting to the Moathouse. And then we short rested in this room.
Yeah, before the fight.
Oh, wait. We did because we had we long rested in that one building, and then what happened after that? We did a short rest.
We
after
took
that?
we took a short rest here.
Whoops.
After the long rest. Okay, then. Yeah, then I have only one hit dice left.
Alright. When do we get to apply the level up, Sep?
You guys will level up when you guys take a long rest.
Oh, okay. Let me reduce my points.
Should we head back to, what was the town called again?
Omelet?
Yeah, do we want to try and head back to Hamlet?
Probably, yeah.
Not yet. There's somewhere I need to look.
Well, we can sell the gold. Maybe we get all our gold and we can get our partner back. That would be useful.
What partner?
Oh, who's the guy we got to bring back to life? Spug. Yeah. Spug.
Oh, yeah.
So we have tons of stuff here. Maybe we could sell and get enough to get him back to life.
Guys, actually, I think we should go after that giant crab monster thing.
No, absolutely not.
No.
I mean, what do you want to do for Spug?
Wait.
I mean,
I'm tired as hell right now.
I mean, but don't you want to smash some stuff more?
That probably is the one thing at least I want to do.
I don't think I can reason with, deceive, or bribe it, so I'd rather just avoid it.
And I remember
it doesn't appreciate the Thespian arts.
I mean, once we were able to go ahead and fully rest up, then I would feel more confident about it. But
we might not be able to come back. Are we able to come back here, Seb?
You guys are free to do whatever you want.
Oh, okay, then we can just come back.
Wait, hold on, guys. I like Delmo's theory on the bugbears. Wait, Craven, wait. I'd like to cast Minor Illusion right here to be like a 5-foot image of Laurent, because he's less than 5 feet tall.
Okay.
No arrows. Good.
When the cultist melted, the one that was over here, did he leave like any clothes or anything behind?
No, everything, his body and his armor melted into mud.
Oh, okay.
As did the other cultist.
very interesting.
You cast a illusion down the hallway, and you don't get any arrow fire or anything like that, Zilch.
Fuck it, I'll put on the fire cultist robe and make myself look like one of those stupid cultists real quick, and then hopefully bugbears are stupid. And I'll just walk forward confidently. I'll just put on my hand to like tell them to stop. I'll use my last spell slot to use silent image here, so it looks like a clear hallway, so no one can see them. And let's see, let me put that up. So I use my spell slot. Trying to be like Loki up in this bitch. And then I'll open this door and see if there's any bugbears behind.
Alright, you use silent image to create an empty hallway. And you open the door up. The door is actually being completely broken down by the horse.
Oh!
And you go and check the hall, and it's all clear.
I'll drop concentration and I'll give him a thumbs up.
Alright. I'm gonna try and sneak around. Try to be a sneaky green boy.
Alright, I'll let you know if you need a stealth check or not.
Oh, okay.
I'm very stealthy. Let me go first.
Is this hallway a dead end?
Nope, it continues on. It starts to gradually slope upwards.
I point to that hallway and shrug.
No.
Sure.
I don't think that's it. Alright.
Alright, you guys head up this corridor and it continues slanting upwards, and after about 100 feet you start to feel a slight breeze, and then another 300 feet after that the tunnel ends at an opening amidst rocks and thick briars and brambles and open air. There is an exit leading out into the swampland.
Hey!
We're trying to sneak past the guards.
You guys are now sort of just standing near this opening. There's a few rocks around, wattles sticking up, and you see mangroves around and swamp and mud and thick trees everywhere.
Well, let's go ahead and get the omelet.
Sounds good to me.
Alright.
If we're gonna head back into town, I take that robe off.
Okay. You guys leave the Moathouse.
Yeah, I want to try to like make note of where that entrance is, so when we come back, we could come in through that same entrance.
Okay.
So, we got Kobold down, but no Taruko.
They said that he's in a temple elemental evil.
Okay.
Okay. I'll mark that secret Moathouse entrance on the map. And you guys backtrack towards Homelet. And within the first 15 minutes of travel, you have an encounter in the swamp. See what you got.
It's gonna be like you encounter an adult green dragon.
I need food.
No, it'd be a black dragon, actually. Because black dragons aren't swamps, if I remember correctly.
And the whole party wipes.
As you're traveling through the swampland, trudging through, suddenly some mud shifts. And you clearly hear something scurrying around. And then you spot a small copse of branches that are almost sort of bound together. It just looks like some kindling of a fire. Then it rises up and you see a mud-covered gnome. Female gnome. Poke her head up from the mud. She calls out to you all.
I'll call back in Gnomish.
When she does speak the first time, you don't understand what she says, but when you respond in Gnomish, she also responds in Gnomish. Are you lost, adventurers?
We're on our way back to town. Are you lost?
Lost? How could I be lost? This is my home. I have never been
Wait, something doesn't
so
feel right.
found. And
Get
she
away from
stands. She stands just a few feet tall. She's completely covered in mud. She has these sticks sort of through her dreadlocked hair, and she carries an oak club in her hand. You blended in very perfectly with the surroundings.
Well, Ron, she didn't understand you at first. Something's not right.
Well, if you're not lost, then I'll leave you be. This is not your place, adventurers. And then she just sinks back down into the mud.
What was that?
I think it was a gnome.
You guys continue on, leaving her be, and you're back on the unused road, if you could call it a road. You travel through. You've been. It's all difficult terrain here.
Nick's mom.
Mom, why are you hiding in the mud?
It takes you guys.
Your girlfriend's pretty cool. Your girlfriend's pretty cool.
Takes you guys.
That's my mom.
Takes you guys.
Your mom sounds like Stale's girlfriend. Sorry.
That's alright. I'll just roll it. I won't bother narrating. I'll just tell you if something happens. All right. Something does happen now. This is halfway on the road to Homlet. I'll just see what you guys find. So you're back on the unused road, and it's still very much sort of hilly terrain. There's a nearby forest to the north. If this thing ever loads. I don't know why it takes so long to load. I'll just use the book. Okay. You guys are intercepted.
No.
Oh no.
By some ogres.
Oh yeah.
They trudge out in front of the road, clearly.
They're from the swamp. We're in their swamp.
They're not Shreks.
They could be Shreks.
As much ogre.
You're not sure.
Immediately thinks of Shrek. Oh, they're not
fact,
Shrek.
Only one of them is an ogre, while the other two look a bit more humanoid in appearance. half ogres. There are 3 of them in total. And one of the half ogres, he steps forward. And he's obviously blocking the road. And he yells out in this booming voice of Pigeon Common. Hey, you weren't coming here? You must pay the toll.
What's the toll, if you don't mind me asking?
The toll is gold. You no pay us gold, and we smash you.
How much gold? That was really more the question.
This is the half ogre, and just a regular old ogre, standing around next to them.
What's the price? I don't know. No one ever paid us before. Yeah, what you got?
I reach into my pocket and I pull out like 3 copper. This is
okay.
You know what? I don't have much gold, but I do have to say, and I'll reach into my pocket and pull out a bag of beans. And say, what I do have is this magic bean, this wonderful magic bean of great value. Do you know how valuable magic beans are?
Magic bean. What makes
Yeah,
it magic?
Well, if you plant it in the ground, there have been stories of people who plant these magic beans, and beanstalks grow, and they take them to far-off lands of great gold and wonderment. I mean, I have 3 copper, but I also have this bean, and I think that's a lot more valuable.
Alright, make a deception check about the gold. About the copper.
Okay. Let's see. Deception. That starts with D.
You show me. You show me what it does.
Plant a bean! Alright, it does take a minute, so just bear with us.
Alright, you've planted a bean. And roll a D100. Put it in the ground and wait. He's sort of tapping his foot.
Waiting.
69, baby! That's the sexiest number.
Alright, suddenly the mound, this tiny little mound that you had planted the beanstalk in, it sort of sinks in on itself, almost like a sinkhole, and the dirt collapses, leaving a 3-foot diameter hole in the ground. And the ogre sort of looks down at the hole.
Is it coming yet?
I don't know, you gotta give it a minute, and then as he's enthralled, I'll back up from the ogre. See what happens.
Suddenly, a massive creature bursts out of the hole. It almost jumps out of this hole. It looks like
There you go.
a shark, a land shark. It has this sort of hard shell, and it rips through the ground with its claws, and immediately it just starts ripping into anyone and everyone. Taruko, you're up first.
I'm gonna disengage and run into this fucking bush and dash off the map if I can. I don't know. I don't want none of this.
Alright, you disengage and move away.
Yeah, I'll say, run for your lives, for the love of God. And sprint away. And then pass turn.
Craven.
What?
I think you might be muted there.
You're attacking him?
Raven.
Oh boy.
All right. Oh, that's right. We haven't attacked. That's my bad.
Yeah.
This
Only the
giant
bullet.
thing just pulled up. No, I would
We're
wait
still
and
gonna
see
have
what
to deal with
happens.
the ogres. So that's
Because you've already like done the attack. There won't
Oh
be any
shit! I did.
going back on that. So
My bad.
you frostbite the half ogre for 1 point of, or it doesn't affect him, and he just sort of yells out, "Trickers! Kill them!"
yeah. Now we gotta fight 4 things.
My bad.
You think that they probably would have done that anyway. They were expecting a beanstalk to come out instead of this.
Yeah, but
wild
we have a
creature
bullet that
comes out.
they have to fight to get to us. It's not friendly to them either.
They don't have to go through the bullet to get to you guys. Laran.
Here. Why did you use the blue bean? You should have used the green one.
And then I'll shoot that same ogre.
A 15 hits. For 2 fire damage. Putting a small cinch on him. Alright, Fruella. She is going to charge at the half ogre. Ah! Here's the money! And she hits with Chopper for 14 slashing damage. Kavanaugh almost falls over and he disengages and backs away. Sort of just shifting along the ground backwards. Terrified.
Silch's motto: cowards live longer.
Alright, this half ogre just sort of yells at you, Taruko, and I'll just move you and him. I'll move you over the other side of the map. You moved 5, 10, 15, and then the bushes are difficult terrain. 20, 30, 40, 50. You probably got about like there in relation to the side of the map if you kept on going, moving through the bushes. And the half ogre actually chases you down. He runs along the side of the bush, 10, 20, 30 feet of movement, and he catches you. Oh no, you dashed as well, so you'd get like another 30. Alright, he doesn't quite catch you then. He will throw a javelin at you though.
Oh, great.
Tricker! He hunks this massive sharpened log at you, but a 7 misses.
Woohoo!
Alright, the bullet attacks Adol. And it jumps up in the air. And it provokes from Fruella, the half ogre, Adol, and Elmo. As it leaps up, you can all attack it because it jumps up 15 feet in the air. Like diving straight up 1.5 stories. Elmo takes a swing. This is not good! And a 14 bounces straight off the bullet's shell-like hide. Fruella will swing. And she crits. She slices through its underbelly for 23 points of damage. But it still barely scratches the creature. And the half ogre will not attack. Are you going to attack at all?
Oh, yeah.
You take a stab at it, Adol, but you miss. And now I need you to make either a strength or dex save, your choice.
Wait, say that again?
Make a strength or a dexterity save, your choice, which one you want to use.
Not liking this.
Dex, please.
Okay, make a dexterity save.
Wow. I just got like a huge score, and this is great.
Okay. So, let me just roll this out. It lands on you and Elmo. And
okay.
It like when it lands, it not only crushes you, it slashes you very badly and knocks you prone. Jumps up, jumps down, lands here. and you take 21 points of damage, Adol, and you're knocked prone.
Okay.
As it squashes you, and Elmo takes 10 points of damage and is not knocked prone and is pushed to the side. And then the bullet ends its turn there on top of you, Adol. It just leaps up and then, like a bullet, it drops down and crushes you.
Okay.
And you're up. You can use 20 feet of movement to stand up.
Oh, I thought it was on top of me.
Yeah. It's not like restraining you or grappling you. But it did knock you prone.
Oh, it's not? Oh. Oh, yeah, I'll definitely get up. And, because I think I'm going mad, so I'm going to hit him with a Thunder Wave at level 3.
Okay, Thunder Wave. So you send it probably northward, and there's an explosion of thunder that hits the bullet.
Yep.
And it hits for 15 points of damage. And it actually knocks the bullet 10 feet away. And it sort of lands in Kirith's space, just sort of sliding along the ground next to Kirith.
And I will end my turn.
Alright, the half ogre looks quite angry. You trickers! This big dog gonna bite you all now! Bite you all now! And he hits Fruella with his battle axe for 13 slashing damage. Beretta.
You get your hands off my fucking wife! And then I'll go into a rage.
Okay.
And then I'll recklessly attack the half ogre here.
It's a crit.
Oh.
You run forward and you just slice the ogre in two. Separating his upper torso from his lower torso. Crashes to the ground. His legs fall backwards.
That's what you get for putting your filthy mitts on my beautiful wife!
You get him, Marina!
And then I'll point out to the full ogre, you're next, Tubby!
Hey.
He looks down.
Hey.
Elmo jumps on the bullet. Oh, this could be bad. We've got to take this thing out. It's gone wild. And he slashes with his battle axe, but it doesn't break through the bullet's hard shell. Yoga roars.
Oh, we're going to bash you now!
He has a big tree trunk in his hand. He steps forward and attacks you, Razor.
Oh.
He hits for 4 bludgeoning damage. Kirith.
Oh, I gotta attack this bullet thing.
Is it knocked prone, by the way, or is it pushed?
No, not knocked prone. And you're squeezing at the moment, Kirith, so you're attacking at disadvantage.
Yeah, well, that looks great.
It doesn't matter anyway, because you get a natural 1. And you try to swing it. You have to move now, though. You can't end your turn in another creature's space.
Okay. Alright.
Right, you take a swing and you basically lose your balance and swing wildly, missing. Kuroko.
Let's see, I am on the frickin' space jam over here. Let's see. I will. I can't see through this tree. There's a half ogre there. That's not good. So first I'll move 30 feet northward.
So you're sort of like east of this map. I've just moved you over so you've got room.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Well, this half ogre is just gonna... Is he pursuing me? Is that the deal?
Yep, he's chasing you and he's throwing a javelin at you.
I will move and then double dash 90 feet back toward the party. And just screw with him in a way that does not provoke attacks of opportunity. And try and get back behind Kirith. Oh no, there's a bullet there. Definitely not near the bullet.
Okay, that'll be 80 feet of movement, about 75 feet where you are.
Okay, I'll do that number there, and then I'll try and skirt myself off into the. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 into right here, and say, "Shoot, I'm sorry again," and then pass turn. I'm not good on my own.
Yeah. Craven.
Alright, the bullet I'll use Toll the Dead.
It'll take a wisdom save, and it fails. 8 points of necrotic damage. Its shell softens a bit, and these disgusting necrotic wounds start appearing on its back.
And I'll stay here.
Laurent.
Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, okay, I'll go over here. I'll shoot the bullet. Firebolt.
A 16 misses. It ricochets off and slants off towards the sky.
And then I'll yell to Kevin. Kevin, if you want to make it to Hamlet, hide behind those trees. And I point to these trees over here.
Yeah, yes, boss. That's a good order. I think I'll follow that. Alright, Fruella steps over the half ogre's corpse. It's now like a quarter ogre. And it tries to use Chopper on the full ogre and hits. She hacks into his side for 9 slashing. Kavanaugh flees and he jumps inside the bushes. Right, the half ogre doubles back. Hey! And he moves 30 feet up to here and sees like Tsuruko, aka Zilch, is really far away, and he is just going to run up on Ado, moving there, taking the dash action.
Well, how does he react to seeing his brother, whatever, cut in half?
He seems a bit caught up in the combat at the moment. He just sort of dismisses it and runs into, inflicts some death. Doesn't really like show any emotion towards that.
Ah, thought they were brothers or something.
That's racist. Craven, make a dexterity or a strength save.
Will do.
He sort of yells out to you, Bruiser. Hey, just because we both half ogres doesn't mean we're brothers. Alright, this bullet leaps again, provokes from Kirith, Craven, and Elmo, as it leaps 15 feet up from standing to dive down on Craven and Elmo.
I'll keep my reaction.
Elmo takes a wild swing but misses. Oh no! And Kirith,
Come on!
your attack just plain falls short. It leaps up and lands down with a crushing blow. And Craven, you're hit for 22 points of damage and knocked prone. Elmo remains standing and he's hit for 11 points of damage. And the bullet ends its turn on top of you both. Ado.
Alright, I'm gonna hit the ogre in front of me.
26 is a hit. You stab it for 5 piercing damage.
and then I'm gonna use defensive flourish. So I'm gonna roll a d6. Wait, hold on. Is it a d8 or a d6 right now? Because I just
D6.
because I just leveled up. I thought it changed.
You haven't leveled up yet.
Certain.
You're still level 4.
Oh, we're still level 4.
Yep.
Yeah, we
have
have
to take a long
Yeah, we have to get back to the
Okay. My AC is now 18, and he 1 piercing, and then I'm going to use then to move away. Wait, would it provoke from him?
It would provoke from the bullet, yep.
Okay, then actually I'm gonna use my bonus action to hit the bullet.
Okay.
Alright.
24 hits. And you stab the bullet for 8 piercing damage.
And now I move away.
Breaking in between the gaps of its armor.
Yep, I can move. I'm moving away.
Okay.
And I end my turn.
Alright, I think your hit points is a bit wrong there at all. Your max hit points.
Oh, okay. Yeah, when I thought we leveled up, so that's why
Okay.
I changed it.
Alright. Might want to change it back then.
Okay.
Razor.
I'm gonna reckless attack this guy now.
A 6 is a miss. Elmo crawls out from underneath the bullet, and he's going to crawl this way away from the half ogre. Oh, this was a bad idea. And he tries to attack the bullet but misses. He makes a second attack, and a 20 hits. Slashes through the bullet for 6 points of damage. The ogre is going to swing at Razor with his club, and he hits for 4 bludgeoning damage. Whacking you. You sort of shrug off the wounds. Kirith.
That's cute.
If I go through the bush, is that like difficult terrain?
Yep.
Okay. I'll go 5, 10. Is that difficult there? Yeah. 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll move right there.
Okay.
No, I'll just dash it since I can't take anyways. It's right here.
Alright, you dash away from the bullet.
Now I'll put myself actually right there.
Alright, you it's gonna try and bite you as you move away.
I'm not still engaged at that point. Jeez.
It bites you for 26 piercing damage with an opportunity attack, and you fall unconscious as you move out of its reach.
He was still
So I
within
actually
5
never
feet.
moved that far. I'm actually right here.
Oh, sorry, were you up there?
Yeah.
Okay, I missed that. That's right, the bullet moved. Sorry, it missed. It doesn't do that. It you can see the strength of its chomp though.
There you guys go. Don't get bit. That's right. All right, and I'll end my turn there.
Okay, Zilch.
I will shoot the very large bullet with a short bow and miss, and then just move into this bush and guess pass turn.
Just gonna fix your hit points up at all because I don't know how you're getting 31, but it should be 26.
I thought I had 30. I thought I had 31 at level 4.
Nope.
Or
It shouldn't be. It definitely shouldn't be that high for a bard.
Okay.
26.
Okay. All right. All right.
Alright, I will stand up. And let's see here. It's only 15 feet away, that's not enough. Screw it. Let's just try Toll the Dead, see, hopefully that works. Oof. No, it doesn't.
Alright, the bullet. It succeeds.
Alright, yep. Gotta move out of its square, and that is my turn.
Gonna magic missile the bullet.
They all slam into the bullet, cracking away at its shell slightly. For 6 points of force damage, the bullet's starting to look quite worn down at this stage.
Okay. And then I outrun the bullet.
Alright, Fruella's gonna keep hacking away at this ogre. And she hits it again. 15 slashing damage, even with driving the cleaver straight into the ogre. Just the sheer size of it caused it to be so sturdy. Kavanaugh continues to hide. And this half ogre is going to turn around to you, Kirith, and swing his battle axe at you. Which is basically a large tree trunk with like 4 sharpened shields driven into it.
Damn.
And 13 misses. Alright, the bullet is going to bite at Elmo. And
Oh my god.
it chomps onto him and starts ripping him around, grabbing him by the leg and flinging him in the air. Oh! He takes 32 piercing damage. And you can't believe he's still conscious. Yes.
I was about to say that myself. What the fuck is this guy?
You paid him 500 gold, so he better be something.
This is like Neo from the Matrix.
At all.
Serious.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna viciously the Actually, you know what? I'll move back up to here. Take this guy.
A 16 is a hit. You drive the short
Okay, I
sword
don't know.
into the side of him for 9 piercing damage.
Okay. And then I'm going to use defensive duelist. I mean, not defensive duelist. Flourish.
Okay. Right.
That'd be 24 1 AC and 4 piercing damage.
Alright, you quickly slash him for another 4, and the ogre is also looking quite badly injured, numerous stab wounds.
Take another hit up.
And a 20 hits. For another 9. The ogre is left barely standing.
Alright. And I end my turn there.
Okay. Bereza.
Alright, I'm gonna recklessly attack the big ogre.
That is definitely a hit. Right, you hit him for 25 points of damage, and the ogre is drenched in his own blood and can barely stand. Alright, Elmo. He just sort of yells out as the bullet is ripping him to pieces. We've got to take this thing down now! He takes one swing and misses. He swings again, and a 25 hits. He drives the battle axe into the side of the beast, but it barely slows. Meanwhile, this ogre just keeps on trying to bash Bearazer.
You deaded.
And he whacks you for 8 bludgeoning damage. Kirith.
I go after him.
14 hits. You drive Oriole straight through the half ogre. The ogre drops down onto the ground.
I'll move into here. My turn.
Taruko.
Alright, I can't hide from this thing, right? Because it kind of... I don't remember how the hiding works.
Yeah, it's aware that you're in the bush. It can feel you. It's got tremor sense.
Ah, that does make sense. I will try and shoot it. Here's a crit. No, but 20 is good.
20 hits.
Alright, for 15.
Right, you drive another arrow, or an arrow into the bullet's side, flicking another wound into its side for 15 damage, and the bullet is starting to sink into the ground on the cusp of death.
I will bonus action dash with cunning action and move 60 feet there, and then pass my turn.
Craven.
Yep, the Toll of the Dead like usual.
Okay, another Toll of the Dead. Bullet succeeds. Not affected.
Alright, let's hunker behind my shield and hope for the best.
Laron.
Right. 5, 10, 15. Right, I could see him, so...
And just as the bullet is about to take another bite at Elmo and possibly rip his neck out, the magic missiles flip the bullet over and it lands on its back as a final one cracks into its chest. You hear a loud snap and the bullet falls upside down dead. 9 points of force damage. Perella swings at the ogre but misses, and Cavanora skirts around the side of this bush and lines up his spear and tries to throw it at the ogre over here. But that spear just lances into the ground. Adol.
Oh, okay. Alright, never mind. I'll just talk to you later about it, but I'll just take another swipe at.
It's dead. It's already dead.
It's dead. Oh, it's dead. Oh, the whore. Then I would move over here for that one then. That would be for this one then.
21 hits. You stab into it for 6 piercing damage.
And then I'm gonna use my last defense figures.
And you twist the short sword, and the ogre drops to the ground, dead.
Yes, I am, Kaz. I'm not having good luck with these magic item plays here.
I think next time you say, "Hey, I've got an idea," we're all gonna take off running.
No! Charco. Zilch, I think you should change your appearance, because we're about to go to town.
Oh yeah, I'll change back to... what was my old guy? I'm gonna call him Flippy Nipples. I don't know.
Alright, that works.
Cran... Jade. Cran Jade.
Yeah, perfect. Doesn't sound
I'm not gonna remember that.
Alright. Also, Adol, yeah, your hit points were right. Sorry, I deducted again after you'd already deducted. It should have been 31.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like,
I didn't realize you'd already
Well, there was
adjusted it from the level down.
Yeah.
Alright. You'll need to long rest before you can level up. Alright,
Yeah.
let's tally up the XP for that fight. You guys get 379 XP each. Nice.
Seriously?
Round number.
Oh man.
Okay,
That's
new
pretty
math.
high.
What's the math?
The ogres and the half ogres, they've got 11 copper pieces on them in total.
So yeah, they didn't do too well with the toll booth.
It doesn't look like they had too much luck with their
They should have just taken the 3 copper. It would have increased their equity by like 30%. I don't want to poke around inside the bullet. I'm just gonna leave it be.
Yeah, let's just leave it be.
Alright, so get back to town.
Alright.
Yep.
You guys continue on down this winding road. Many of you quite exhausted from fighting.
Yeah.
Homelet
That
is
boathouse does not like us.
just a few miles away now. Another hour goes by, and you're back in Homelet, entering from the east road. Coming back, having dealt with the new master of Moathouse. Is there a particular destination you guys wanted to go first?
Let's see if
go
we can sell stuff.
Yeah, pretty much sells.
Let's get Spug up.
We do have already. Let's see what we could get for the other stuff. And
Keep in mind that Elmo wants 1/8 of whatever you guys have.
Understood.
Okay.
So
I think he's worth it. He's definitely worth it.
Yeah, I'll say.
Did we split all of the platinum already?
no.
No. I donate my share to Spug.
So that's 125 that should go to Elmo. 125 G. It was 1,000 GP in total worth of stuff. That's not including the 9 platinum, but he doesn't really care about that. He's happy with 125 GP after you sell everything.
Alright, then I guess we'll split up the platinum by how many people? 6? So that'd be...
Yep, 6.
You wouldn't be able to split it evenly.
All of us.
Yeah.
I guess you could cut it into gold.
True. 3 people would get 2 platinum then.
Well, I'm donating mine to Spug's
Yeah, same
charity
here.
pool, so I'll whatever you guys want to decide on that. Kirith does not want the money.
Might be best to sell everything first and then get a total so you can
Yeah.
Sounds
and
good.
split it. Alright, so you guys head to the trading post first. And you arrive there. It's probably about lunchtime when you get there. And you're at the front door.
Did we want to do a trading post? Yes, we did.
Elmo
I mean,
says, Elmo says he's gonna go report to his dad, Renton, about
Okay, Elmo. We'll give you our share when you return.
about the situation, and also Zilch, I just turn you back to your normal self. Or wherever
Awesome,
you are.
thank you. Stingy Widget, that was his name.
Okay. You've also got like all these other tokens if you ever want to change them to.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, that's him. There we go. I like that one.
You just gave him the best thing ever. That's like the party in a little plague.
Right. You guys head in and you just see a couple of guards stationed behind the counter, and Kavanaugh sort of moves through, goes like under the bar and behind the counter. Welcome to the trading post, says.
I did not expect that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh yes, I'm. Well, it was supposed to be my first day today, but I did a bit of training. But yes, I'm the new shop clerk here now.
Oh, well, congratulations. That is an awesome position to have.
Yes, well, technically it is owned by the elders of the village. I can't give you any discounts, of course, but the prices, well, they're fair. Have you come to shop?
Yes. Well, I do say yes, sir. We have come to shop. Anyway.
Oh, great. Have you had a good day so far?
I dare say it's been excellent.
Oh, great. You don't look familiar.
Oh, we get him. Let's just say I think we knew each other in a past life, partner.
Okay. I don't believe we've met, if you say so. So, have you had a good day of adventuring today?
Yes. My boy howdy, we just cleared out that there Moathouse, took some revenge. It was a good day.
Oh yes. Well, I guess I was there. I'm no good at this. I just been told to ask people how their day is and what they've been up to today. I guess it doesn't
You're
really
doing
make
fine.
sense if I have been a part of that, does it? Well, feel free to peruse our wares.
Well, we want to get
Pray
rid of
tell.
the equipment.
Yes.
Yeah, we want to sell all the stuff. we got.
Okay. You can sell everything at half the cost it would be to buy.
Okay.
And I presume that was in like Laurent's bag of holding? Is it? No, wait, who's got the bag? Is there a bag of holding? No, there isn't.
No,
right?
we're distributing.
We don't.
No.
Yeah, we didn't. We don't exactly have one. We just kind of have the folder, and then we labeled it bag of holding.
Who carried everything?
Brazer.
I had some stuff too. I have.
Yeah, Craven. Yeah, Craven.
Yeah.
The
Like
strong
mostly
people.
distributing everything amongst us.
Okay, it should have been able to carry all the weapons in a big pack. I'll leave that to Laurent to calculate. You can just sell everything for half price. And if you want to buy any adventuring gear, the prices actually have been reduced a little bit. It turns out that the Ranos and Grey Mag were inflating the prices, but still they are twice the price as usual,
You don't say.
given the fact that Homelet is just a remote little village. All the wares are mostly imported from Burberbong.
I'll clear my throat. I'm looking. That's better. Yeah, I'm looking for some incense, charcoal. Did you get any of that?
Incense and charcoal. They sound like magical components. You'd best try Burns badges. We just sell just standard adventuring gear here. No scrolls or any magic like that, I'm afraid.
Thank you for the advice.
Yes, I'm sure.
And then-
I'm sure Burn will be able to help you out.
And then I guess I'm looking for let's think, like like a forgery kit, I think is what it's called. You know, it's really a hobby of mine to try and learn the handwriting of great historians. Do you happen to have one of those?
Why, yes. In fact, there are a few in stock, I believe. And yeah, if you guys want to buy anything from the adventuring gear, you can buy it at half the price.
Oh.
Sorry, twice this listed price. And I think forgery kit is listed under tools. So
Yes.
yeah, they'll sell that for twice the listed price as well as a PHP.
Awesome. I will do that. Let's see. 125 gold. So it'd be 100 gold. Looks like, yeah.
If it's 50,
Cool.
then yeah, it'll be 100.
Should I get the crowbar? I feel like I should.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go buy the crowbar.
Okay. Oh yeah, I've got the tools listed here actually. There's the tools. Shopping list. Alright. Yep, you guys can just cross off the gold and add it to your inventory. Forgery kit is 30 GP.
Oh, okay. So it's only
60. 15
Oh, cool.
GP
Thank
usually to buy, and then due to the inflation, it's 30 GP here.
Cool.
So how much would the crowbar cost?
Twice the listed price. So the crowbar is usually 2 GP, so it costs 4 GP.
Okay.
Alright, I'll just take care of some grappling hooks and like a little whistle and shit like that, but I'll just add it to the inventory.
Yeah, they've got like a few of most items here. So yeah, if you want to buy whatever you want to buy there. And Elmo takes, you can cross off 125 GP for Elmo, as he'll take his share as well. And we may as well take a 10-minute break now. And I presume you guys are going to stay in town and level up. So may as well take a long rest and level up too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll keep calculating how much we got for all these stuff.
Yeah, you can just add it all up, the price, and then divide it by 2 and just add all that gold. Alright, I'll see you guys back soon.
Yep.
Alrighty. Oh, I'm so happy I know. I get an extra attack and extra move speed.
Just one more level and I get my extra attack.
So now I'm at a whole whopping 55 health right now. At only level 5. This is insane.
Damn.
I'm gonna sell all 5 shields that we have. Is that okay with everyone?
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's fine.
Alright.
I'm 40 move speed. I'm able to run around and cause more mayhem. Yay.
Heavy club.
You pulling out the anyone buying healers kits for Kraven?
That'd be nice. I think I'm pretty much broke.
How many healers kits? How much are healers kits?
10 GP here.
Okay, hold on.
We have 5 more scimitars.
Now, what is it for the next level up? Is that like 13,000?
I'll buy you 6.
Ooh, proficiency
I don't know if I
went
can
up.
carry that many. I'll see.
You're large. You can carry triple your
I'm aware. I
amount.
still have a low strength.
I can reduce that amount. I can get you 3.
I get
That's
plus
still
1 to
30.
my risk now. Yay.
Huh?
That's still 30 charges.
Right.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Oh, we have another clip.
Alright, I'm getting a steel mirror and manacles in case we need to use them.
Okay.
For whatever reason, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's occasional times you have to take prisoners, or appear to be like prisoners.
Great, we're gonna go Star Wars with this shit. Probably work the same
Mhm.
too.
Next level, I get another rage. Ooh. And then while I'm raging, I become immune to charm and frighten. If I'm raging.
Yeah, that's actually really powerful.
Yeah. But they made like a certain rule to it. It's like, if before they try to charm you and you're raging, you're automatically immune to it. But if you're already charmed or frightened, then it kind
I
of
want to
just...
sell my. I want to sell this one of the scimitars I had.
Alright. Give me a sec. Since that one's like your personal one, it's probably better if you do it for yourself. Let's see, a scimitar is... Let me see. Where's scimitar? Scimitar is 25 gold pieces, so it's 25 divided by 2. And I forgot to put the equal sign. So that's 12 gold pieces and 5 silver. Are we selling the gems and stuff as well?
I would just sell
Wait,
it all.
what are we?
Wait, I would hold on to the gems, because there's a jeweler here that might give us a better deal in town.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we can get more from.
And I'm just going to spend some of my personal money for, as much as I hate it, a holy symbol of St. Cuthbert to increase my street cred.
I don't know if we could sell the shield with the symbol of Loth in it, can we?
I thought we were supposed to bring that out.
I don't know.
Or did we leave it over there?
Supposed to... I think we left it.
He the thing that we weren't supposed to take out, I think, was that whip.
Oh.
Okay, we have 4 makeshift javelins. Is anyone going to use those?
Oh no.
I mean, I will if I need to make ranged attacks.
Alright, I'll leave them there then.
So technically they would count as 12 spears? Because spears and javelins are like the same, really.
I mean, we have light crossbows and stuff, but yeah, that one's better.
Crossbows aren't really a berserker kind of thing.
Yeah. Let's see. So. Alright, so with all of what we've got so far. Alright, I crossed out the stuff that, if you guys look at the party loot, the stuff that I'm selling, I put that line through it. Let me know if that's okay.
I just realized at 9th level I'll be rolling 4d12 for crit damage. That's at level
Did you
9.
forget your ogre thing?
What?
I meant to ask. That didn't you have some racial feat that you chose at level 4?
No, that's at level 8 is when I'll be able to pick that. At level 4 I went with Great Weapon Master.
Oh, okay.
At level 8 that's when I'll get that. I think it's like Orcish Fury is what it's called. So what it'll let me do is it acts like a smite. So whenever, I don't know if it's like, yeah, just whenever I can add like an extra damage die.
Mm-hmm.
And if I get a crit, that's an additional 2d12 that I can roll basically like a smite.
Okay.
And then that'll also increase my strength score by 1.
quick question: those 1,000 gold pieces that we're supposed to give, this guy, where did those come from?
I have no idea.
I'll be right back. I gotta go pee.
We paid him for
Alright.
the bloodstone.
Still calculating.
Oh, sorry, it's 125, not 1,000. Oh, they're from the gems. Never mind. Okay. Minus 25. Okay.
Hi, Tristan.
I mean, we need to give the priest 1,000 gold pieces, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because Bug has
Yeah.
500. We
Gotcha.
could give the priest that in gems, and then sell the rest.
Okay.
If you think that'll be easier.
Sure.
Or we could see how much we could get for the gems. Either way is fine.
I mean, that too.
Because if we have to divide the price of the gems by half when we sell them, it'll be more efficient to just give the priest the gems.
Either way, we're still selling him, so either way is fine.
So my mom is watching us now.
Oh, nice.
Not weird.
Has she rolled up a character yet?
That's the important thing to ask.
Yeah, we still need a cleric.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Seth, if we sell these
No
gems,
problem, Craven.
if
We
we
can
sell
go back
these
to the
gems,
forest now.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
if we sell the gems, do we still divide them by 2, or
No.
do we use the prices?
They're basically a currency in their own right. So whatever
Oh,
they're
okay.
worth, they're worth.
Okay.
they can be used to trade as well.
Yeah, we wanted
Alright.
to just Yep.
You guys do your shopping and then you step outside the trading post. Where to next?
How much money do we have in total?
Selling the equipment that I have slashed out. We got 720 and 2 silver. 720 gold pieces and 2 silver after giving the 125, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 125. So that plus the 9 platinum, which we'll divide amongst ourselves.
I'd like to go to the magic shop.
Alright, if you just want to get the incense, is it for Find Familiar?
Yep, I just want to have enough for a few castings.
Yeah, they sell like the summoning mats like already in kits. You can just buy up to 5, I guess. They'll probably have about 5 in stock.
Okay.
And
do they have any actual magic items, or is it just like kind of components and such?
well, they don't have magic items because you can't buy magic items usually. But they have potions and scrolls.
Okay, I will buy 5 castings of Find Familiar.
They have all these spell scrolls here, and well, this is if you're going to copy them, and it's twice the price if you want to copy them.
Wait, hold on. Seb, question: do we get a discount at the Church of St. Cuthbert still?
Yeah.
Okay, we could go there so you can get your scrolls. Zilch.
I was just seeing if they had like fog cloud or such, but they do not. So I'm just gonna buy enough to make a little buddy, and then I'm gonna start. Excuse me, guys, and I'm gonna find a quiet hole to try and summon a friend.
Okay, what familiar do you want?
I want a weasel.
A weasel?
Or a ferret.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
Okay.
What's that?
A weasel.
Oh, a weasel. I thought you said a weevil.
That's
Weevil swallow.
Alright, what is said weasel's name?
Slick Rick.
Slick Rick. Okay.
I like it.
I've thought of this.
Alright, you'll be able to control him around, and you can like see through his eyes if you want to.
Yeah.
There we go. Let me change his name as well on his token. And I'll just set his sight. He's got normal sight. Okay. He's all
Do
set
we
up.
have Do we have enough
Thank you.
to resurrect Spug?
With the gems, we should.
Yeah, we have enough.
Alright, let's see if Spug will want to come back.
Okay, you guys head over to the Church of St. Cuthbert next. And do you want Slick Rick in his pocket dimension?
Yeah, for right now. Just to ease.
Alright, or he's down your pants.
I kiss him, and then I dismiss him.
Okay. You guys are back at the Church of St. Cuthbert. And I'll just, I'm not sure if everyone wants to go inside or not, so I'll leave you guys at
Nope. Nope. Although I will put Slick Rick on Craven's shoulder, if he doesn't mind, and try and actively see through his eyes. Oh, okay. Who's going in?
What's this?
That's Mickey Mouse. That's my art. Don't discredit my art.
What is that? That looks like a bad encounter.
That's Zilch's graffiti.
Yes, that's how I. Yes.
Wait, where is your token? Is he on? Is he gone? Let me add you back.
Laron, you coming in?
Oh no, you're
This is
still
your
looking like
idea.
Taroko
Yes.
there. Here we go.
Yeah. Sorry that this is getting a little out of hand.
Okay. Oh, so I gotta fix. Alright, you're gonna look through Slick Rick's eyes. So I just gotta fix
Yeah.
this token up so you're not seeing through him by default. But then I'll just give you his sight back.
Oh, the cannon's right there.
Alright.
You see the cannon doing a prayer as you guys walk by. You think it's probably not best not to disturb him. But Calmet is here. Ah, greetings!
Okay.
Welcome! Welcome! Praise to ye in St. Cuthbert's name. Ah,
I put 5
Gareth,
gold.
are ye finding the sword of Canonesia Day to your liking, my laddie?
I do think he has done a fine job. Him and I seem to be getting along fabulously.
Ah, it looks like Ariel has taken a liking to you. I trust that you're doing well by the sword, if ye are still together.
We have our moments, but yes, I think I am.
So, what brings you here?
We would like to resurrect our friend Spugnosis.
Resurrection? Aye, that is a powerful spell that only the cannon is capable of casting. Of course, he is very busy.
5 gold. I put 5 gold in.
Did I say he was busy? I think he's got a spot freed up shortly.
I'm gonna miss this guy.
Very well. For all that you've done for the Church of St. Cuthbert, as we have promised, we've given you a hefty discount, and the price for his resurrection will be 1,000 gold.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Of course.
We appreciate your...
The soul has to be willing to return to the body.
Yep. We're gonna have to take that risk then.
Very well then. We'll certainly take your donation of 1,000 gold. I'm sure you'll find enough coffers around the place to fill up.
Yep. Laron, fill her up.
I think it will be best if he is surrounded by those he knows when he is brought back to our plane of life. For it can be a distressing ordeal, and if you come back to life surrounded by strangers, it could certainly take its toll on your mind.
Oh, then let's grab his wife and everybody else, and we're gonna have to get Zilch to come inside.
Yeah.
Never. Slick Rick kisses at the.
I'll run and I'll I'll fetch his wife.
Now, Slick Rick, you're gonna
And I'll
have
bring her
to
back.
work with Zilch to get him inside because it's for old Spugnosis, and he's done so much for us. So, talk to your
Yes,
friend.
again. He
Don't be
does the
like
thing a
that,
cat
please.
does. He does the thing a cat does. He turns around, he puts his butt up in the air, and he shows you his little cat butthole. As if to say, don't tell me what to do.
It's for Spugnosis! You could put your views of the church aside, you just need to be there for him. That's all I'm asking. Don't have to say anything to anybody. Just be there for him. I wouldn't ask you to come into the church unless it was important. Can't you do that for me?
He shakes his head.
Yes or no?
He refuses. Refusal.
God damn it!
Yeah, I'll run and I'll get
I
his
really
wife
think-
and I'll bring her here.
I really think that you coming in the church would be very supportive because we
Slick
all been
Rick
there.
scrawls on a piece of paper. I never liked Spugnosis anyway.
What? You taught him some really cool. I'm walking outside now. You taught him some really great tricks.
You
I'm
sick
like-
of talking
it's
to
like
a
when
weasel?
you're talking- No, it's like you know when you're talking on the phone but you're walking towards the person. That's what I'm doing. I'm like talking to your weasel, and then then I see you outside, and now I'm talking to you.
Alright, later on, a few hours later, everyone gathers for the resurrection of Spugnosis up in the top floor of the church. Spugnosis is placed on
Did
a
you,
small altar. Yeah?
did you grab his Oh, okay, never mind.
Yep.
She's there.
Laurent grabbed Melanie. And the canon stands in this altar room and he begins the hour-long ritual for Ray's dad. He says some words, places his hand on Spugnosis' head as he places a single diamond on Spug's chest. And then, when the hour is done, the cannon's hand glows as everyone stands around and acolytes say silent prayers in the corners of the prayer chamber. Spugnosis opens his eyes.
I'll push his wife to like hug him and whatnot. Like, go to your husband.
Before you've even said that, she's leapt over to his side. Oh, Spugnosis! No, you're alive! What happened? What happened to me? Did we go to the Moathouse again? Melanie looks up at all of you. What does he mean? Did we go to the Moathouse again? Has he lost his mind? What does that mean?
I think so. I think so. He just woke up from resurrection. So
Oh, he was close to. We once went to the Moathouse and he got close to the state in which he is now. Or rather, that he was. Luckily, we survived that encounter.
Don't worry, there's no Moathouses here, my darling. You'll be okay. Where is Master Laurent? Oh, there you are.
Easy now. Easy, boy. You're going to want to rest for a few days. You've been brought back to life. St. Cuthbert has smiled upon you and given ye a second chance in this world.
I died? I'm back. The Church of St. Cuthbert. Your blessing has brought me back to life. Perhaps that is my calling. Yes, I see it now. I was never meant to be a mage. My true calling is to be a priest of St. Cuthbert. Thank you kindly. Now, Melanie, help me to my feet. Melanie helps him up. I'm so sore. Now, do you have any donations?
That didn't take long.
Just kidding. But I do see reason to join the faith. But I must rest. Please, help me back to my room in the welcome wench. Of course. Spuggy Wuggy. Get you to your bed. Thank you so much, Canon. Many blessings by St. Cuthbert. His cudgel always rings true, as it has with Spugnosis. He bows before him.
Ah. Indeed. See to it that he gets some rest. I'd recommend 3 or 4 days in bed before he'll make a full recovery.
Melanie will take Spugnosis back to the welcome wench.
Okay.
But the Canon steps forward. Kavanaugh will help Spugnosis as well. The Canon steps forward. And he goes over and sits in this throne-like chair.
So, you've come back from the Moathouse, I've heard.
Indeed. And I'll pull out one of the those fire cultists' robes. I found this.
That is a symbol of elemental evil.
And you see, it has like a, I'll show you the symbol for fire actually. When I can find it. I'll find it in a second. But yeah, he sort of scowls at that.
Ah, that is a symbol for utter evil. Elemental evil fire. Where did you get that?
It was in the Moathouse, but this is not the only one. We also fought 2 cultists of, I believe it was the Earth. They turned to mud when we defeated them.
There was also one that was worshipping Loth.
Hold on. This doesn't make sense. Well, not quite. I think there are pieces of this puzzle missing. Why, the cultists, they all believe in the forces of elemental evil. They have similar ideals, but they can be opposed. They each believe in destruction of this world through different means. Fire cultists want the place to be burned as a way of purification, and earth cultists, they believe the destruction of the earth through earthquakes and the creation of fishes is the true way. It's not unheard of, but uncommon for cultists of elemental evil to be working with one another in this way. What I suspect is the earth cultists have most likely killed some fire cultists and perhaps taken their robes, or worse, they have forged an alliance. But Loth, the demon queen of spiders, of dark elves, now this is startling information.
I'll pull out the symbol that the unholy symbol to Loth.
Ah! Strike that thing down! How dare you present that in me presence?
And he takes out his cudgel.
Put it down now! It must be destroyed!
We were just...
And that is why I am bringing it to you.
I'll yell out to him.
Yeah, we were just bringing it to you.
Place it on the
And showing
ground!
you everything from...
I'll place it on the ground.
And he pulls out his cudgel and one swift blow, he just smashes it into 100 pieces.
A filthy thing indeed. Filthy. I don't know what to make of this. I feel there are pieces of this puzzle missing. But I have heard there has been a recent incursion of fire cultists in the Dreadwood, the south. But what of this Moathouse? It's evident now there is cultist activity that has risen up again. The Moathouse was sacked 10 years ago. It looks like there are cultist sympathizers still at play here. It looks like they have procured funds to hire bandits and the likes. The war from elemental evil may be won, but not truly. It has been merely suppressed. Do you have anything else that you can report to me?
Yes, they seem to be a kobold, was it? That was ambushing caravans going up to that town up north.
No.
Yes, they're taking women hostages as well, those that they could find on the caravans. And then I'll explain to them. We went to the wizard at the tower here in Hamlet, and he told us, and because we found the crystal ball that we were able to see a woman that was missing from this town, probably being seduced by what we later found out to be succubi.
Demons. Fiends. This is concerning.
They appear to be taking them to the Temple of Elemental Evil.
Impossible.
And
The
turning them
Temple
to
of
their god.
Elemental Evil has been sealed shut by powerful magic of ages past. No creature of evil alignment can even step foot near the gates of the temple, or they shall be driven back through the power of the Circle of Eight. I believe you must be mistaken, my friend. You must have saw that image somewhere else. And you have no evidence of this.
I don't think so.
And what of the cultists at the Moathouse? Have they been distinguished?
We believe so, but I'm afraid it took all that we had to get rid of those that we found. We had to retreat, but we plan to go back.
All that's left is a couple bugbears, but I think that's about it.
Bugbears. Paid mercenaries. Who was in charge there? What was his name?
Laura? I can't say it.
Yeah, Laura.
Laura?
Never heard of him, but if he has been disposed of, I dare say you have defeated the chain of command. If there are a few bugbears left, they will no longer be there. With no one to command them, those wild savages would have pillaged what they could have and run, like the wild animals they are. What of this Loreth?
I'll kill him
Did you
myself.
get any information from him before you killed him?
We found a letter, but it's in some language we don't understand.
What? Why didn't you tell me this sooner? Show it to me.
Because we were telling you everything else.
Oh, go ahead.
And the diary.
Oh, I was gonna hand him the letter myself.
I am
Razor
in
has it.
possession of magics that can allow me to read languages of other kinds.
If you wouldn't mind, could you read it to us as well?
Alright, he takes the diary and he casts a spell. And it's quite a thick book, but he will summarize certain topics.
My first entry is dated a little under a year ago. It says this: Hedrick is a fool. This is not new information, of course, but with Senshok at his side, how could he so badly miscalculate his position? His competence would have to be ever so much lower than I might have guessed upon the arrival of Ayuz's cultists. It is worse than I feared. You know who Ayuz is?
No, I don't.
A truly evil god that walks among men. A god of death and chaos and absolute destruction. The sworn enemy of St. Cuthbert himself. But it goes on, and the words I will read now are much more concerning. It says, I have no doubt Senshok knows as I do that it is impossible for the armies of the Abyss to cross over through the elemental planes. They could not pass when one portal was unlocked, and they will not be able to pass when all four are unlocked. Truthfully, I doubt they would be able to enter our realm if 1,000 such portals existed, all linked to Abyss, ruled dimensions, all cast wide open. The magic of the old gods is simply too strong, and the demons are barred. This is a sign of St. Cuthbert's magic and the Circle of the Eight, blocking the evil from the temple. That's enough about that.
And he flicks through some more pages.
Yeah, there's a reference to Lolth. It says here, written by this cretin, Lolth is my queen, and I see her face before me in all that I do. The dark hope of chaos, she called me. She no longer comes to me in dreams, but I know I'm on the right track. I'll need to intensify my research. Perhaps Homelet could provide some interesting test subjects.
He flicks through some more pages. And it seems like he's like not telling you guys a lot of stuff. But he does stop again.
Here's something that you might want to know. Ranos Davi and his cousin Grimag have been enormously helpful in getting my laboratory set up. They were both cultists of elemental evil 10 years ago during that amateurish attempt at elemental revival. And both are eager to see the dark power of the temple rise again. They have been foiling locals in Homelet for over a decade in minor ways, but I expect I'll call on them to play a greater role in days ahead. And so I should thank ye again for ye uncovering their evil ploy, for things could have become much worse. You truly are the heroes of Homelet in my eyes.
Wow, we got a compliment.
There's something recent. It says, bandits have taken up residency in the ruins above. At first I was concerned, as they made forays to explore my tunnels below, but a few run-ins with my experiments stopped them dead. The bandits now seem content to prey on adventurers who seek to explore the place for treasure. I've recruited a particularly talented and curious bandit by the name of Zert to help steer his group away from my laboratory below their encampment. He has 2 new recruits, Cobalt and Chiruko, and they do well to seek out adventurers to ambush.
But
Oh,
that was
Oh,
making.
Colbart?
Aye.
He's dead.
Many blessings to you then for destroying another bastion of evil. And then he closes the book. I'm afraid I'm going to have to keep this book as evidence. As an elder of Homelet, it is my duty. I must bring this upon all of the village elders in a meeting of council. There may be dark things at play here, but those things are not of your concern. You lack the power to do anything meaningful, I'm afraid to say. It can only be a matter for the most powerful adventurers in the land. But ye have done well, heroes of Homelet. Thank ye. I believe you have stopped a major point of contact for the cultists, and you have saved Homelet from certain danger.
That's a relief.
What are ye thoughts?
It's not much. Just doing what I can. I see something bad, I stop it.
Aye.
I don't think we ever passed where the laboratory is, did we? I'll look back at the others.
We never found the lab.
Nope, no lab.
Oh, it shouldn't concern you. If Loreth is dead, then there is no one to operate his lab. You have destroyed him. The Moathouse once again has been sacked. What are your plans now?
I don't know.
I'm going to Disney World.
Well, I wanted to go back to the Moathouse, and then I don't know. Oh, and I guess try to find Turco because he's still.
Taruko. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably go and try and save that guy's wife from the succubi. If we can.
You'll do none of that. Unless you wish
And
to
why?
throw all of what you've done down the drain. As I said, you're not prepared for the challenges that lie ahead for us.
Then what can we do to
We've
help?
had-
I'll call a council meeting tomorrow. You're all invited. We'll discuss tactics then. I'll see you at the council house. Be there
All
first
right.
thing in the morning. And thank you kindly. You enjoy the rest of your days now.
Would we be able to buy any scrolls?
I have a few scrolls for sale. Is there something you're interested in particularly?
The scroll of shatter.
Shatter? Let me take a look. I believe so. I'm afraid I
Great.
didn't have that spell. It is an arcane magic. I only sell those that are given to us from St. Cuthbert through his divine favors.
Ah. What spells do you sell through your divine favors? I'm guessing cleric spells, right?
Yeah, basically cleric spells.
Okay.
From 1st to 5th level.
Okay. List. You hold actually yeah, hold person.
Hold person. Let me take a look at my chart. I think I may have a scroll of that. And I'll just take a look at the price.
Okay.
He'll sell a scroll of hold person for 100 GP.
Okay. I'll take.
Wow.
Okay.
Thank you.
He gets one of his acolytes to deliver you the spell scroll from the library.
Thank you. Thank you, Con.
Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly.
All right, and I guess we're on our way.
All right, you guys head out of the church and just yeah, got like whatever you want to do for the remainder of the day before you've been called to a council meeting the next morning.
Moathouse. All right, let's go.
You want to go back to the
Alright,
Moathouse on the same day?
Oh wait, didn't we take a long rest?
Well, you will, but that'll be this day.
I would. Yeah.
Oh.
I would say,
Yeah.
This
Let's
is still the same day
yeah, let's
that
take
you
a
guys
long
got
rest.
back.
Oh right. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, let's take a long rest.
Yeah, you guys already took the long rest. So, but I was just saying, like, the next morning you're going to the council meeting, or you don't have to, but you've been invited to.
I think we should.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
Because we're trying to figure out what to do next. That kind of leads us to it.
Yeah, let me finish splitting a gold. Let's see. Going to be
Hello?
Hello?
Yep, 1 sec.
Are we going to a council meeting?
You guys, I believe you guys are,
Yes.
unless anyone is, like, strongly against it.
Yeah. No, I'm not against it.
Yeah. No, I thought that's what. Yeah. I think we should attend.
Okay. They actually have the council meeting at Jeru's Grove. And all of the village elders are there when you arrive in the morning. Byrne, Rufus, Jeru, Canon Turgeon, and Renton. Let me just gather all those NPCs up. As well as yourselves. And Spugnosis is still recovering. And he wasn't invited to the meeting, obviously.
What about Elmo?
Yep, I was invited. I've just got to gather all these NPCs up, put them on the map. It'll be 2 seconds. friend should be long rested. Okay, the next morning you guys head over to Jeru's Grove and you head inside the oak tree. You see all of the village elders gathered around. Only those of you that were at the Moathouse were invited, and Kavanaugh is not as well. Everyone else is there. Let's just grab Fruella as well. The bear is standing out the front of the tree. You see Rufus. Jeru. I'll show you all the handouts. Rufus from the tower. Jeru, the archdruid. Canon Turgeon, are you very familiar with? Renton, the Elmo's father. Captain of the town guard. And Byrne, the archmage. They form the village council.
With their powers combined.
Gandalf.
Alright, Jeru addresses you all after you you guys like see some pillows laying around. You just sit down on pillows. Thank you all for gathering here. This is an emergency meeting that has been called upon by the Canon Turgeon. I know everyone in this room may have their differences between religion and faith, religion and state. But when times call for it, we are united as one. For the kingdom of Furiondi, for the capital of Verbabon, and for our village Homlet. Thanks to these adventures that I am sure you are all familiar with, we have uncovered some startling information about cultist movements in this land. And then he sort of nods towards Canon, and the Canon produces Loreth's diary. I have found many startling revelations in this book about demons, evil planes, cultists of Aius, elemental cultists, spies, and worse. Why, the wards on the Temple of Elemental Evil still stand. The followers of Elemental Evil are still as prevalent as ever. And from what I read, the cultists have managed to overcome the powerful bonds of magic that were placed on the temple doors 10 years ago. They have somehow found a way to snake in, slither into the Temple of Elemental Evil. There, they begin to gather their forces in worship of Elemental Evil. What evil still remains in the temple is unknown, as the Paladin Lords, Arch-Clerics, and even Canon Shade herself were all defeated in the battle 10 years ago at the temple site. Although we may have won the Battle of Emerald Meadows, we did not destroy our enemy. We merely forced them back and sealed them away. As the evil has brewed over time, it now boils to the top, ready to spill over into our lives and consume us all. Not only that, I've had a report from King Scotty, the Kingdom of Keeland,
there has been fire cultist movements in the Dreadwood. They're only rumors, but I've heard a demon lord has been awoken in the Dreadwood. And that should be our most imminent objective. Investigate the evil of the Dreadwoods, but it is a dangerous place. And that is why
Rufus sort of steps forward. I'll take it from here, Cannon. And he stands into the middle of the circle. Zilch, Luran, Kirith, Bereza, Adol, Ruella, Elmo. Wait, who's missing? Wait, who is missing? Where's Craven?
Craven's missing, yeah.
And Craven, stop eating the compost.
Available now breakfast.
You were so good.
Damn women don't cook.
He like looks over at you all. You could really use a cleric in your party.
Yes, we
This horse crap.
I know we should. Wait,
Need a
you
higher
are?
But anyway, you'll be okay without a cleric.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'm going home. Y'all can die.
You all have many accolades here in Homelet. You have done much, from converts to uniting love to winning drinking contests and ousting spies of elemental evil. You've travelled across the Cron Hills to the Battle of Emerald Meadows, to the Moathouse, and even to Norb. The Kingdom of Feriondi, thank you all. You have proved yourselves to be the heroes of Homelet. Whenever your names are spoken in a tavern, bards will recite them in song. Patrons will cheer along to your names. That is why I have selected you all to travel to the Kingdom of Keelland, the village of Saltmarsh. There, my contact Eliander, the captain of the guard, he will receive you. For he speaks of troubles brewing in the region. These troubles could be easily linked to the forces of elemental evil. But, of course, your true goal will remain to investigate the Dreadwood. Find out what you can, but only when you are prepared. Of course, this mission is yours to choose to accept.
Challenge accepted.
Should you not accept?
Yeah.
My head will explode
Challenge
in 5 seconds.
accepted.
My head will self-destruct.
Oh god!
Catch it!
Get some new character sheets, guys.
And there's something you should know. I'll take it from here. Arenton steps forward. Enough of the charade. Elmo, Ranger of Verbabonk, and Hero of Feriondi, my son, step forward. Oh, me? Do you have something to say? Oh, yes. I tricked you all. I'm not really the town drunk. I'm actually a ranger sent from Verbabonk on order of the Viscount. I was in the Battle of Emerald Meadows 10 years ago, and I've been spying for the Viscount, keeping tabs on new adventurers that come into town. to make sure none of them are evil cultists. As you can probably tell, it's not my first bout of combat. I'm sorry to trick you all, but you can be trusted.
Didn't really trick me.
Not me
That
either.
was-
We kind of
was-
knew.
that's
You were
good to
just kind
hear.
of denying it.
I respect the craft, Elmo. I respect it.
I mean, I didn't know about you being an agent. I just didn't know about you pretending to be. Well, we didn't know about you being an agent, but I kind of knew about you faking the whole drunk thing.
Yeah, I was never really drunk. I'm an agent of Verbabonk, and I've only been here for a short while. Well, me dad lives here, so it was good to see him. But, I find you all to be powerful allies, and I would be most welcome, most thankful if you would have me to join you on this venture to Keoland, the kingdom to the south.
Absolutely.
I actually had a question for you. What happened when we got knocked out? And how all of our stuff taken?
I was
'Cause
following
you were there.
you. When I overheard that you were travelling to the Moathouse, I thought I'd better keep a tab on you all. I still weren't sure if you were cultists or not. And I followed you all the way in. And when I saw you all fighting that big lobster creature, and things turned south, as well as that ambush, I was forced to quickly move in. And I managed to knock that Taruko and that Cobalt out, and I fought off that lobster creature. I threw your bodies on the back of a horse, and I asked the forest animals for help, and I got you back to the outskirts of Homlet, watched over you, make sure no one hurt you when you rested and recovered.
I have to incite that.
That's what happened.
He's completely telling the truth.
No
Sounds
shit.
pretty truthful to me.
Oh, I didn't do it
I
on
didn't
my
guess
own. I managed to ask upon all of the giant frogs in the area and all the other forest animals, and they came to my aid. I am Ranger after all. If it wasn't for me, you'd all be dead.
And
That
I
is
heavily
true.
appreciate that. And I'm
We are
in your
very
debt.
grateful. I am personally grateful.
Oh, I was only doing the right
Very
thing.
confusing man.
It was a fun slumber party, though.
Well,
Yes,
son,
I
you
will be.
you are relieved if they will have you. Relieved of
What
your
do you think,
duties here.
guys?
Oh yeah, I say take him.
I think Elmo would be a wonderful
Yeah,
companion to join.
exactly.
It would be our honor.
Oh, I am honoured. Very well then. I'll send word to Verbabong.
By the way, if you could also see if they have a cleric that we could go for hire, that'd be great.
Yeah, we could definitely use a cleric.
Yeah, the next time you're coughing, we'll see what happens.
Craven's never healing anyone again.
He's like, screw
I'm the
that.
only one that hasn't talked shit about the cleric.
Hey,
I haven't necessarily talked shit about it. I just necessarily haven't not talked shit about the cleric.
For all your personalities, I don't know.
That's right. One of them might just be.
For all I know, is
Hey, I
doing all
help you out
this.
when you. I help you out when you go down. So.
No, but you made the comment already.
Very well then.
Oh.
You travel to the coast, past the free city of Greyhawk, where there will be a ship waiting for you that will transport you to Salt Marsh. There you will meet with Eleander Firewatch. He will receive you in Salt Marsh, and you'll report to him. He'll have a mission for you. He spoke of a haunted house that lies close to the village that he grows weary of. He says there are undead apparitions and vampires even that lurk within. But keep in mind, when you have free time, your true mission is to investigate what has happened at the Dreadwood. I'll give you a full dossier on the matter. We can have the ship ready as early as tomorrow for you.
Fruilla, will you be coming with us?
Oh, of course! I'll never leave you! How will we bathe in the blood of our enemies if we're apart?
This is why I love you so much.
Brings a tear to my eye. Not because of that, because it smells so bad.
Oh.
The journey to the kingdom of Keolan will be a few weeks by sea. Bring a book. I hope none of you get seasick.
I don't know how to read.
Well,
you could do lots of special hugs.
We'll get you an abacus. You can learn how to count.
I can count 1, 2, apple.
Rella cheers you on.
That's it! You're doing it! You're really doing it!
Oh no.
True love. I love true love.
Very well then. You are all dismissed. And Drew dismisses you all as the town elders stay back to discuss other important matters.
We're gonna have to get some supplies, fellas.
Like what?
Holy water, anything like that. Stuff that we think we might need.
We're gonna need magic weapons.
Magic weapons, that would be the first one, yeah.
I'm pretty sure we don't have the funds for any magic weapons.
Nope.
Probably need money for that. So
that would be first.
And we we don't have much of that. So that I think that's on the burner before we get magic items.
Alright, so you guys are in the Cron Hills in the Kingdom of Valuna. Near the Kingdom of Furiondi. Sorry, you're in the Kingdom of Furiondi in the proverb of Valuna. So you'll be heading south several hundred miles to the Kingdom of Keoland, to a small little island called Salt Island, where Salt Marsh lies. So if you guys have anything left you want to do in Homelet, you've got one day to say your goodbyes.
I guess is Spug and Melissa coming, or are we assuming they're staying then?
You'll have to ask them if they want to come.
Well, that's one of my stops.
Yep, I'll go with you.
Okay. You guys have, the day to do what you want. Kirith, you go to ask Spugnosis and Melanie if they will come with you, and Spugnosis seems pretty well sort of set on that idea of becoming an acolyte of St. Cuthbert and staying in Homelet.
I will do my best to say that he was a worthy companion and that we would really value both of them coming.
Make a persuasion check.
Probably shouldn't have been the one to be doing that.
He turns to you and says, without you, I would have no life. And I owe it to you. If you want me to come with your friend and aid you, then so be it.
I think you still could show Cuthbert's wisdom in this adventure. It would be very much appreciated.
Yes.
I'm bringing Oriel, and he follows Cuthbert.
Indeed. I can be an emissary. Spread the word of St. Cuthbert. Perhaps they have not found St. Cuthbert yet in Saltmarsh. I will join you.
And I can't say that you should leave your young wife here all alone either. You may want to bring her along.
Yes, she will come with me.
Great. I think our party would be very happy to hear you're joining us. Especially Laurent. He is very happy to see you coming. He told me that if you didn't come, he wouldn't go.
Yes, but I'm afraid he has nothing more to teach me. I have strayed from the arcane arts, and now I am of the divine power. I am not Spugnosis anymore. I am the three-eyed owl.
Wait, what?
Three-eyed raven. Three-eyed owl. Game of Thrones. Dun, 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 dun. Three-eyed owl.
That's his official new
All
name.
right. Three-eyed owl.
Too bad you didn't break my legs as well.
Oh God. No, we'd have
There's still time.
We'd have to push you out of a tower.
Alright, that's officially his new name, by the way.
No, really?
Oh, no way. No way.
Is he gonna, tilt his eyes backwards so we see the whites of his eyes all the time?
Probably.
Oh,
Excuse
God.
me, I need to go.
Is he?
So he's a cleric
geez.
now?
Yeah. I have multi-classed.
Okay.
Just as long as we have to as long as we have to keep giving him money, I'm okay with it.
We never actually gave him money.
No, but now that he's from Cuthbert, he's gonna be asking us for money.
Oh, right.
Yes.
I always gave him money.
Tio.
Well,
I
yeah,
like
you
that.
did.
I'm going with Tio.
Alright, is there anything else you guys want to do in town?
Nope.
Not that I can think of. We
No.
don't have much money, so.
Yeah, so we might as well get going.
Okay. Elmo comes to meet you guys as well. She'll travel on horseback for probably a week to get to the coast, and then you'll get on a ship and head to Saltmarsh. And Elmo has taken on a new appearance as well. He's no longer the town drunk. He looks like the fitting part of a ranger. Give you guys a handout of what he looks like now. He's fully kitted up, as you would expect to see a ranger.
Was he a multi-class? Because he could use a great axe.
Whoa,
Oh.
Elmo.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
He's
Smoldering
so nice.
eyes are speaking to me.
Okay. Alright, there he is. The new Elmo. Hello there. Still speaks the same. I'll just update his token as well. Alright, then that'll conclude this story arc. You guys go on the ship, and next session you'll arrive at the town of Saltmarsh. Well done. You guys
Alright.
managed to stop
Nice.
the
Alright.
threat of elemental evil.
And I only died once. Not bad.
And so did
Only one
Spug.
person died.
No,
Spug
I only
died
died.
too.
Spug did too. Well, Tio died.
Tio.
Oh, you guys want Kavanaugh to come as well, or do you just like
No,
tell him you're
shoot,
leaving?
No, oh no, oh God, no, please, no, please, no. I don't know why he's still alive.
How is he still alive? Is my
I think
Seb's
Kavanaugh
killed
has
all
had
of
the
our
most
NPCs,
healing
but
of
you
all of
won't
us.
kill that one.
He's trying to take.
I don't understand.
Stop
He's a
yelling
sponge. He's a sponge. He takes all of our healing.
Like literally, I don't understand. We've had so many NPCs throughout the years, and he's the longest to live. I don't understand. I feel like you hate me, Seb. I'm just playing.
Yeah. Either he'll stay at the trading post, or we set him up with a job with milk as a
Trading post.
The
Just
milk.
milkmaid.
He works 2
A
jobs.
milkmaid.
trading post.
He's multi-job class.
Well,
Yep.
I guess would be the mill version would be what, a milk butler?
That's a good
The
question.
milkman.
Uh-oh. I try to take that one.
Alrighty, make sure you guys are all leveled up to level 5 and all long rested up. Next session.
I will
Okay.
no
Start
longer
off
have my marriage boon.
in Saltmarsh. Yeah, the journey's a few weeks. And I'll send you guys out a new invite for the other campaign.
Alright.
Oh,
Could very well be coming back to this one. I'll see you guys then.
Awesome.
Thanks, guys.
Alright.
Thanks.
Peace.
Yeah, bye bye.
We got a big party now.
Later. Yeah.